No, the boys and the ladies here cooperated nicely together. I never said a word. Most of them were at that far feeder, and I stood over there by the gates. And Blue just kind of kept liking, hey, can I tell him to leave? Can I tell him to leave? And that big 324A cow, she started wandering out here because she noticed I was standing there. The rest started following, so Blue walked in and they all vacated. Yeah, another nice 20-degree morning. And by the looks of her, she's like, yeah, we don't have any water. I figured that. So I hate having to turn the cow trough off. But they usually gets a little stiff. This one's got grease in that end. Y'all know what grease does when it's this cold. But hey, holds up great. Anyway, I can get something running in here. That does look a wee bit low. Oh, they still got a few inches. But if she says she wants water, I'll give her water. There's proof she's still alive. She looks like shit. She feels like shit. She figured that in the process of things, now her right arm is bugging her and down through her wrist and down through a finger. Other than that, though, she don't look too bad for the shape she's in, right? Especially kind of silhouetted there with the bright light behind her. I was gonna get you video of her feeding and us talking, but Becky called me right when I was getting ready to say good morning.
Good morning.
So, yeah, Becky's been having fun because my mother decided she couldn't have a flip phone anymore and she had to have an Android. We're not sure my mother is capable of actually keeping up with an Android.
I still don't like driving her pickup.
Anyway, spin you around. I just happened to notice that one's iced over. That one's, yeah, it's iced over too. And this one, which is even farther down in here and kind of more protected generally, it's iced over. I just hope that none of that's froze up over here. Because, I don't worry about it over here as much. It's protected. Usually enough animal heat in here. I did spend a lot of time with the torch out. Mainly just the hose drop into the 2-year-old's trough. Not sure why it froze solid this morning, but it did. And yeah, usually I'm over here feeding this while she's feeding the other end. But
you didn't see me sneak that little extra scoop and a half.
No, I didn't see nothing. But like I said, I was on the phone with Becky. So she's been having fun with my mother's phone. Mom says, oh, this came up. I don't know what to do. Well, by the time she shows Becky, that's not there, and nobody knows what it was. Anyway, just thought I'd throw that in there. And I'm really not sure what we're going to do today, other than I do know I wish that thing had got cleaned up. Most of it's froze on now, but I got to put the pallet forks on and switch bins around. Because that one up there is now empty. And, we got to get one of the bins from the back barn up here and fill it with the good grain. And that may be the extent of the day. I do got a bumper laying in front of the shop. Apparently I've got to strip everything off for the guy because he just needs the bumper mounts and not the bumper and the hitch that are welded to it. But I gotta, figure out how I'm gonna do it and get the gumption to do it. So anyway, we is doing for everybody that needed to know. You do not hear the radio in the background. You do not hear the radio in the background. You do not hear oh, hey, wait, you don't hear it. Yeah, I was standing here and she snuck up and started drinking. 023's baby girl. Fuzzy, curly-haired girl. Yeah, we ain't done shit today. Speaking of shit, there's a little shit. Yeah. Cute little shit, but a little shit. Tag tucked up in his ear, so who knows who it is. No, we got feeding done this morning, and it was pretty much decided, yep, we're done for the day. So, yeah, watering got done, and feeding got done, and been inside and watching YouTube and TikTok and TV. Coughing a lung up every now and then. I had to come out and check water. I didn't bother turning the float back on for the cows. 2-year-olds, they got thirsty this morning. They drank it down. Not as early as normal. Usually, right after they get off their grain, they head straight to water. And Ty left about noon, and she came down and checked their water. Said, no, it's still almost full. Yeah, a couple hours later, it was empty. So, yeah, she unplugged the loader because it's like, yeah, we can move grain tomorrow. Yeah, buckets are full. Ain't too far to fill out of one of those if we have to go up down the stairs. Big deal. So anyway, and I don't know how she got body slammed with that center gate, but she said she's bruised up. Thighs and her waist. You know, stuff like that happens so quick. Even if you blink, you miss the whole thing. So, and I didn't even blink. But, and she realized so her arm's kind of hurting today. Told her I'll trade her. I'm not sure where my arm went between the tailgate and the cow when I had it wrapped around her. When I damn near had a 1,300-pound cow stopped in her tracks, I just couldn't quite do it. And my arm was in the middle of all that. So yeah, found out yesterday. We went to feed big bales. I grabbed a knob on the steering wheel on the tractor, and I went to spin it around to pick a bale up, and we ain't using that arm today. So, yeah. See what we do tomorrow. And no, I'm not letting the cows in there yet. We got a couple hours to go yet. I'm just looking around, catching the view, kind of enjoying the fact that driveway's dry for a bit. You know, dry out there, we ought to be hauling shit. And we'll see, we may get back into that tomorrow. I don't know. If we do, we pretty much got to kick them girls down in the bottom and hope they don't tear it up too much. I mean, should be firmed up pretty good now. Really should try to get some field work done, but the one patch, the one that's, well, about a half mile through right there, I guess. Looking in the guy's driveway, it's growing grass pretty nice, so I may not want to mess with that. You know, I'm going to rip it up again next year anyway to finish smoothing it up, but if it's nice and even, it'll get left alone. Of course, the one the tractor's sitting at, I know that was still rough, and we spread manure on it, and that needs to get worked in, and we do have to plant it because the only grass seed that's on the upper half of that is the annuals crap, and you know, that ain't going to make anything next year. Didn't make anything the last 2 or 3 years. So, you know, not like I don't have something to do, and they keep changing their percentages of rain lately, but they're still saying it's going to happen. So we'll see. Anyway, I may or may not get you some more. This is probably more than enough for the day. So hope everybody had a great weekend, and Hope everybody has a good week. Thanks for watching, everybody.